Hello guys, today I really wanted to give you an update on what happened to my little kitten Mikey. Unfortunately, exactly a week ago, last Friday, my little kitten passed away. Not all of you are following me on Instagram or Facebook, so if you're not, you wouldn't know it yet, and I thought it was my responsibility to let you know because I know that you guys have been wishing him lots of health and you've been thinking about him and praying for him, so I really wanted to give you an update. So it's been a week and it's been the roughest week of my life. I've never cried that much in my life. I pretty much cried non-stop every single day, and just on the 6th day I saw a little bit of lightness in me. It took me forever to recover. I can't even explain why, but this kitten was the most beloved kitten I've ever had. He was my best friend, he was my baby. It's probably because for 2 months non-stop I was bathing him, changing his nappies, feeding him every hour, doing everything to him as if he was a baby, and he was such a special kitten. He was so incredibly smart and he gave us so much love and kisses. As you know, a couple of months ago he had a flea treatment on his neck, which caused all kinds of bad reactions, and then in the end he stopped walking, he couldn't walk anymore. But apparently that wasn't all, it was just what we saw on the outside, but inside there were really bad things happening. So a few days before he died, he had a swelling on his cheek, so we thought it was a tooth abscess, and we brought him to the vets, to the best vets that had all the equipment to check. And they did all kinds of tests. They did an x-ray, they did an echo, what's it called, echography or something like that. They did the blood tests. After all these tests, unfortunately, they found that he had something called feline leukemia virus, which is a virus, it's kind of like an autoimmune disease. It's a virus that makes the immune system get weaker and weaker until they die, usually from cancer or any kind of other complications. Unfortunately, even though Mikey was less than a year old, he already had a kidney lymphoma. His kidneys were 2.5 times bigger than normal, and you could actually feel them on the outside. It must have been so painful for him, and the poor guy was drinking so much. When he told us that the kidneys were so big, that's pretty much when I understood that it was a lost case. There was nothing we could do. I swear it was the hardest decision in our lives. We made it really quickly. And I still don't know if it was the right decision, because I still think that I could have done something naturally. I could have still given him some herbs and better food, because I knew the diagnosis and I knew what he had, so I could have fought it. But unfortunately it's too late now. So during this week I had all kinds of feelings, intense grief. I had extreme guilt for putting him to sleep and not trying other things that perhaps I could have tried. But now, after a week, I understand that we did the best thing for him. He didn't have a chance. He would have suffered so much. It would have been selfish to keep him alive, just to have him longer with us. I know we did the best thing for him, and I really hope that the little guy is in peace, running around in heaven, in the sunshine like he always wanted to, but he couldn't because he was only healthy with us for 2 days and then he got sick. So we hardly have any memories of him healthy. It's incredible. But yeah, this is all the story. Mike is gone. And we're not planning to get another kitten because Mikey wasn't planned. He just came to our house like all the other kittens. So, we're trying to spend all the time we can with our current pets, with our living pets, to make them as loved as possible and to get some kind of consolation from them, which is helping. I've been gardening a lot and cooking a lot, just to, put my mind away from sad thoughts, and it's been helping as well. So I'm really hoping to get back into making videos now, and the next one will be that paleo video that I promised to you about 20 reasons why I quit the paleo diet. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks for being patient with me and sticking around, and thanks for all your support for Mikey. It was really appreciated so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Little one.
Hey, what are you doing?